Hey everyone, this is Ninjef, and I'm back with another Mercari Japan haul unboxing. I know I said this last time. My wife and I weren't planning to get another one of these for a while, but here we are. So we'll be getting a little bit of stuff for each of us, probably mostly me, if we're being honest, but I know that she got a couple albums and some cards that she's been looking for. As always, my main groups are Twice, Red Velvet, and LOONA. Meanwhile, my wife, she's a big SHINee fan, and her favorite member is Key, so anything is going for her is going to be either SHINee or Key related. So, with that being said, let's jump in. I did actually learn something from my last couple unboxings, and one of that was to pre-cut the envelopes. When I was in the editing room, I just saw how much time I was needing to cut from actually opening these things. So we're learning. We're trying to figure out how to make these videos a little bit snappier. So let's see, what do we have up first? And oh, it's one for me. It's a Jinsoul. This is from the Universe From concert series. In a previous eBay order, I got a set of 2 Kim Lip cards and 2 Jinsoul cards from this concert series. So I saw some more from this set on Mercari Japan, so I figured I might as well work on finishing that little set. Yeah, still trying to figure out my collection, but I have some ideas. Oh, and speaking of Looniverse, here is the Kim Lip. So now I will only need 1 card each to finish the Kim Lip and Jinsoul Looniverse From set. And the Kim Lip card, if you've ever seen those, is the Kim Lip with the little Moomin ornament. That seems to be the most desired one. So I think that's the one that's going to be the hardest for me to lay my hands on. Let's see. Next up, we've got, oh, it's my favorite. It's a Seulgi from her Queen, I keep wanting to call it the Queen's album, because honestly, I think that's what it should have been called, but from the Queendom album. And this is so far the only Queendom photo card I have. I was really trying to get another one, trying to get the one in her purple outfit, but I just could not seem to lay my hand on that card. Maybe next time, maybe I'll find it on eBay. It's just so sad. I would really have liked to, I was really trying to finish some Red Velvet sets as I was going. I shouldn't say Red Velvet, but Seulgi sets. Oh, and now we've got what I believe is, this is the only album card for Kim Lip I will have in this set. This is the and D version card. I actually don't have a lot of Kim Lip album cards. That's going to be, I think, one of my biggest tasks as I go through this collection, just because the last now 3 albums, each member gets 12 cards. Oh, and here is one of the only sets I've got, which is I got some Momo What Is Love cards. This is very nicely packaged, I have to say. Momo, I love Momo so much, but I'm really frustrated with what JYP does with the Twice cards. One, I feel like they do too many, so it makes it hard to collect, even though there's so many and they're so cheap. It's just an overwhelming number of sets, and they all have different borders. So I don't know. I have to figure out how I'm going to plan to collect Momo. But What Is Love? Such a cute concept, such a cute set. These are super adorable. Very happy, very, very happy to have these. Can't wait to put them in my photo album. So I'm not sure what to do with Momo. So there actually is a fair number of Momos in this haul, but I did at a certain point stop because I decided I really wanted to work on trying to finish as much as I can Seulgi, because she's a little bit more manageable. you know, there's just cards that I'm just going to have to wait for the right deal for Solgi. A lot of the Reva Festival finale cards. But if I can get the low-hanging fruit, I think that'll put me well on my way to being pretty current with that collection. Oh, it just slipped right out. Oh, and this is the one Twice Coaster Lane 2, aka, what is Twice Coaster Lane 2? Is that Knock Knock? I believe that's Knock Knock. Card that I needed because I received the yellow border one as part of a set for Signal. So now I have Momo for that, and my Twice Coaster set is complete. The more sets I can complete, the better. Then you don't ever have to worry about it. Okay, and this is my wife's SHINee Lucifer card. She is slowly working her way through her collection. SHINee, even though the SHINee is pretty popular in Japan, she just has a bit of a hard time. And here is another one, another SHINee card, their key card. And this is specifically the Japanese key, or the Japanese Lucifer card. Not Lucifer, Sherlock. What am I talking about? It's Sherlock. It even says on the back. And I wrote down specifically, this is the Japanese Sherlock card. All right, next up. Ooh, I was looking forward to this one. So this is a 4-set from the Midnight album. Back when I was just buying albums, I mean, I'm still buying albums, but back when I wasn't collecting photo cards and I was just buying albums, I only bought the Midnight A version. And each one of the albums came with this little like holographic ticket. I only had one of these, but I always liked these tickets. And I saw right near the end that somebody was selling a complete set. And since I do enjoy some larger inclusions, like for instance, another thing I really like is from Reva Festival, the like receipts, the member specific receipts. I thought I will probably never see another set of these 4 tickets. So I'm just going to lay my hands on them now because I really like them, and I do have a duplicate now that I'll have to try to sell, but I think this is just going to look so nice in my binder. I'm very happy to have found that. All right, next we have a Monster card, and this is an Irene and Solgi unit card. Monster is both one of the easier ones I'm having as far as difficulty. It's one of the easier sets for me to find cards for. It's just there are so many, and I do like the unit cards. So that kind of puts me in a rough position where I'm going to have to like pick up all of these. There's like, I think 6 unit cards. I now have 2 of them. I'm making good progress on it, but it's going to be a long journey. I think the only one that's going to take me longer of the bigger sets is Reva Festival Finale. Well, it's another Solgi card, which came with a nice little note. Thank you for your purchase. This was another late one because it was such a good deal, but it is Summer Magic, but specifically it's from the limited album. So I paid a little more than I'm usually comfortable with, but it was the cheapest I'd ever seen it, and I figured, why not? Yeah, we got Solgi Summer Magic Limited. I love the backs on some of the Red Velvet cards because they like really play with their colors. I can imagine if you get like a full set of their cards for like Red Flavor or Russian Roulette, which is actually a set I'm working on, that they're going to look really, really nice. And this will actually complete a set. It's the other Summer Magic card, the non-limited version. The way this is packaged makes me wonder if it was like literally the same seller, which does happen. Yeah, I'm quite excited to have this done because now I can complete that section of my binder. Come on, focus. There we go. So that is awesome. You know, any like era that I can complete is like one of my favorite. It was one of my favorite things to do as part of this particular set of purchases, is just trying to complete eras, both for like twice finishing that one. I think, you know, Summer Magic. I feel like there's one other one that I managed to get everything I needed to finish an era. Okay, so this is, I think, like the biggest set I got. It's also a weirdly mixed set. Orbits will recognize the back of that, but they may be surprised by what is in here. So, as I was saying before, I have kind of an odd collection of Kim Lip cards. I collect concert cards, as I said, but I also have bought some Season's Greetings cards, and so that's what these are going to be. I think I'll just put these on top of this for now. So this is the 2022 Season's Greetings cards for Kim Lip. But that wasn't the only thing I got as part of the set, which is why I picked this up, which is I got her Looniverse on Wave card. Just the, I think it's just the standard, not the VVIP card. I have tried to buy that in the past on eBay, but the seller canceled the order, and then I get these two little like ID cards. I'm not really sure what I'm going to do with those, but it is what it is. But yeah, now I have 2 of the 3 Season's Greetings. I'm only missing 2020. And in fact, I just saw a listing on eBay for that. I don't remember what the price was. I need to kind of cool it on buying things, so I'll probably let that go by. Okay, and here's another Momo card. This is Yes or Yes. This will get me very close to completing my intended collection. Personally, there's only 4 cards from this era that I really want. So now I have 3 of them. And next time, hopefully I can get the 4th and I can finish that page in my binder. I'll be very excited. Yes or Yes. I mean, what a good era. You guys don't have anything more exciting to say about it than that. Here is another key card. My wife didn't leave me a note because she said that it would tell me on the back. So this is Key's face card from his debut solo album. She tells me that supposedly he's going to have another solo album this year, which is exciting for both of us. I really, really, really enjoyed the Bad Love album, and the video was like crazy good. He's a very creative person, clearly. All right, next up, I mentioned this before, but here is another card for my Russian Roulette OT5 set. So we now have 4 of the 5. I have Wendy, Solgi, Joy, and now Yeri. So the only one I'm missing is Irene. And hopefully getting an Irene card doesn't break my bank account. I don't think Russian Roulette's going to be bad, but there are some Irene cards for other sets that I might want to collect in the future that the prices can be like extortion, basically. All right, next up, it's another key card. This is from the Dream Girl Misconceptions of You. Apparently, Key is a dream boy. I did not know that. Yeah, one more key card for her collection. And I should say, there are, I know, a few more cards. Because this is the entire stack over here. But we actually did get some albums as part of this, including me. I don't usually try to buy albums on Mercari, because there's not that many that I want to get. I don't know, the prices for out-of-print stuff can be pretty expensive, but I found a really good deal, so can't wait to open that one. All right, surprise, surprise. What do we got? We've got Solgi from RBB, one of 2. I did not manage to buy the second one as part of this set, but I do now have Solgi's RBB card. Getting one step closer to some full pages. I just set up my binder to account for a lot of the purchases. I feel like this must have been like literally the same seller. It is packaged almost exactly the same way. It totally is. Look at this. You can see it's even the same washi tape as that last one. So I'm going to assume this is another Sulgi card because I'm pretty sure the Yeri is the only non-Sulgi Red Velvet card I bought. And it is. It's Sulgi Day 2 in her little raincoat. And that's so cute. I felt so lucky to find this at a good price. And this is my first Day 2 card. I'm hoping at some point I can get like at least a card for every album. I mean, obviously at some point I will, but like I have some gaps, and Day 1 is going to be a gap I still have because I could not find any inexpensive Day 1 cards. All right, what have we here? Oh, okay. There's 2. I'm trying to remember what I bought where there were 2 cards, but maybe it's not me. Maybe it's my wife. Got to remember that, even though most of it is mine. Not everything is mine. Not everything belongs to me, Jeff. Just because you're going crazy with collecting doesn't mean everything in this order is yours. But in this case, it is. It's a Momo More and More card. Much like Yes or Yes, one of 4 cards that I will be collecting for that era. Obviously, this was one of the few sets I managed to get, so this will be another Momo card. Also, you'll have to pardon me if I do some of this stuff off camera. I am working with a slightly different camera setup, and I'm still trying to come to grips with like where it's actually capturing stuff. So here we go. Here's the second Momo More and More card. Very, very cute. I think I will maybe push these out of the way so we can make some more space for stuff. We do have more stuff coming. All right, looks like we have 2 more envelopes of photo cards, and then we'll get into the albums. This one, it's another key card. Oh, I was going to say this is also Face, but I am wrong. This is Story of Light. I recognize these backs. So yeah, this is Key Story of Light. Another card from my wife. She actually did get quite a few cards this time. Obviously, this is overwhelmingly my stuff, but I am surprised every time I open one. I'm like, ooh, it's another card for my wife. Okay, last photo card, and I can already see it's a key card. So last card is for my wife. Although I will tell you, spoilers, this is not the last card we will see today, even though I said the rest is albums. There are cards with, I think, a couple of the albums, at least one. So this is Keys, I'm Your Boy card. So there we go. So that is the last of the pure photo card envelopes. But we've got 3 albums left. So let's see what's in envelope number 1. And it's mine. It's my one album. I'm so excited, guys, because it's Red Velvet. I just made a huge mess. It's Red Velvet. It is one of 4 albums that I was missing. My specific rules for Red Velvet is I collect all albums except if there is a repackage. So, for instance, like I only own Reva Festival Finale, and this I'm only going to own the Perfect Red Velvet, not the Peekaboo album. So, and here is our jewel case. But to my point about what I'm missing is I, at this point, only I needed this album. I needed Ice Cream Cake. And I need the red and the velvet. I shouldn't say I needed Ice Cream Cake. I still don't have Ice Cream Cake. Oh, this is so cool. I really hope we get a Red Velvet comeback before the summer's over. And then got a photo card. Perfect Velvet Sulgi photo card. I can't express how excited I was to find, like I said, I wasn't even intending to buy albums, but to find not just an album, but an album with photo card. And since I don't have any Perfect Velvet or Perfect Red Velvet, like any Sulgi card that they would put in would be something I need. I've been trying, there's like one exception, but I've been trying not to buy cards for albums I don't have, because there's always the chance that I will pull it. And I'd hate to spend money on a card that then I just naturally pull. God, some of these photos. Bad Boy, I want to say, was the song that really converted me to a Revel of. I already really liked Russian Roulette, which is like a top 5 Red Velvet song for me, even among all their songs, not just titles, like all their songs. But Bad Boy was the one that really like hooked me. Oh my goodness. Just so excited. I'm just gonna slide that up there. All right, 2 more, and these are both going to be for my wife. But I don't actually know if there's going to be any photo cards in these. I didn't pay close enough attention to be. Well, I'll just be perfectly honest. I did not pay close enough attention to what her orders were. So this is the SHINee I'm Your Boy album. Okay, and here we are. So we've got our little cover with looks like that's our like art or photo book. There are 2 CDs. I have never seen a case like this. There are 2 CDs. What a weird little case. This looks like this is gonna flip up. That's so neat. Well, I don't want to break it, so I'm gonna leave that alone. But I've never seen a case like that before. And then do we get a photo? Is there a photo card with this? Doesn't look like it. So we'll just quickly go through. I'm realizing this is clearly a Japanese album. Very cute. What's the title track for this? Oh, let's see. Oh, it's got a lot of stuff. Downtown Baby, Lucky Star, Everybody, Picasso, 321. A lot of great stuff. And last one. And we have Kemen's Ace album. This, I am told, finishes her Kemen solo album collection. And is there a photo card with this? Or there is some inclusions. Oh, yep. We do get a Kemen photo card. Oop. So, very, very cool. Just do a quick look through this. Right. That was a thick book. I mean, that does it. That's all I got. All right, well, that's going to do it for today's video. I hope you all enjoyed seeing what my wife and I picked up from Mercari Japan. As always, please like and subscribe, and tune in next time. So long.